Your heart is racing. Your chest feels tight. Nothing bad has actually happened yet, but your body is acting like it has. Sound familiar? There's a reason this happens, and there's a fix that works in 20 seconds. Not 20 minutes, not 20 deep breathing sessions over a week. 20 seconds, starting right now if you want it to. Let's start with why your brain does this to you in the first place. Deep inside your brain sits a small structure called the amygdala. Think of it as your body's smoke alarm. It doesn't check whether there's an actual fire, it just smells smoke and screams. The moment it senses a threat, real or imagined, it fires a signal that floods your body with cortisol, your stress hormone. Your heart rate climbs, your muscles tense, your breathing gets short and shallow. This is your amygdala trying to protect you from a saber-toothed tiger. But there's no tiger. There's an email, a deadline, a conversation replaying in your head. Here's the part most people don't know. Your breath is the one stress response you can control on purpose. You can't tell your amygdala to calm down. You can't will your cortisol levels to drop. But you can change how you breathe. And that single change talks directly to your nervous system. This is where the 20-second trick comes in. It's called the physiological sigh. Here's exactly how to do it. Take a short inhale through your nose. Don't stop there. At the top of that breath, take a second, smaller inhale, stacking air on top of air. Then let it all go in one long, slow exhale through your mouth. That's it. One full cycle. Do it 2 or 3 times, and you're done. 20 seconds, start to finish. Why does this work so fast? Your lungs are lined with tiny air sacs called alveoli. Over time, especially when you're stressed, some of these sacs collapse slightly, like a balloon that's lost a little air. The double inhale reinflates them. That long exhale that follows does something even more important. It activates your vagus nerve, the main highway between your brain and your body that controls your rest and digest response. A longer exhale than inhale tells your nervous system, directly and immediately, that the danger has passed. Your heart rate slows, your muscles loosen, the alarm gets switched off. This isn't a trick someone made up for a viral video. Researchers at Stanford studied different breathing techniques, comparing this exact double inhale, long exhale pattern against meditation and simple mindfulness breathing. The physiological sigh outperformed the others at lowering stress and improving mood in the moment, and the effects showed up almost immediately, not after weeks of practice. That's the difference between a technique you use once you're already anxious and one you have to build like a habit over months. So why doesn't everyone already know this? Because most anxiety advice focuses on your thoughts. Reframe the situation, challenge the negative belief, question the evidence. All useful, all rooted in real psychology, especially cognitive behavioral therapy. But when your body is already flooded with cortisol, your thinking brain isn't fully online. Have you ever tried to reason your way out of a panic spiral? It rarely works, because you're trying to solve a body problem with a mind solution. The physiological sigh flips the order. It calms the body first. Once your body settles, your thoughts get quieter almost on their own. Let's walk through exactly when to use this. First, the moment you feel your chest tighten. Before a meeting, before a hard conversation, before you open an email you've been dreading. 2 rounds of the double inhale, long exhale, right there at your desk. Nobody even needs to notice you're doing it. Second, when your mind is spiraling at night. Lying in bed, replaying a conversation, imagining worst-case scenarios. Instead of trying to think your way to calm, breathe your way there. 3 cycles. Notice what happens to the noise in your head. Third, right before something that makes you nervous, a presentation, a first date, a hard phone call. Do it in the elevator. Do it in the parking lot. Do it in the bathroom 30 seconds before you walk in. Here's what makes this different from most anxiety tools you've tried. It requires no equipment, no app, no quiet room, no 20 minutes you don't have. It works whether you're anxious about something specific or just generally on edge for no clear reason. And because it works on your physiology directly, you don't need to believe in it for it to work. You just need to do it. One more thing worth knowing. The more often you use this, the more your nervous system learns the pattern. Some researchers who study stress recovery point out that repeated practice of controlled breathing techniques can lower your baseline stress reactivity over time, not just in the moment you use them. So this isn't only a fire extinguisher for when things get bad. Used consistently, it can lower how often the fire alarm goes off in the first place. You don't need to overhaul your morning routine. You don't need to meditate for an hour. You don't need to eliminate stress from your life, because you can't. What you can do is give your nervous system a reliable off switch, one you can reach for anywhere, anytime, in 20 seconds. So here's your one action. The next time you feel that familiar tightness in your chest, don't reach for your phone. Don't try to think your way out of it. Take a short inhale through your nose. Stack a second one on top. Let it go slow through your mouth. Do it twice more. Your heart was racing. Your chest felt tight. Now you know exactly what to do about it. And it takes less time than reading this sentence took.